Hello everybody, hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. We will continue with our lesson, forces and motion. Our first topic of today is about velocity. Velocity is the speed and direction of an object. The units of velocity are the same as the unit of speed, that are distance per unit of time. Now, velocity includes a direction. For example, let us say you're moving from a city to another city, let us say from Riyadh to Istanbul in an airline. The airline is cruising at a speed of 700 miles per hour. Now, to know the velocity, we add the direction. So velocity will be 700 miles per hour to the west. Acceleration. Acceleration is the change over time in the velocity of a moving object. Let us say when a moving object either speeds up, it slows down, or changes the direction, it accelerates. So a change in velocity over time is called acceleration. If there is a change in speed or a change in direction, it causes the acceleration. A force is any push or pull. Force can do many things. Force can be big, it can be small, it can cause an object to speed up, or it can cause an object to slow down. Plus, it can also cause to change the direction or speed of a moving object, or you could say change in velocity. The acceleration of an object depends on the amount of force that acts upon the object. A greater force gives an object a greater acceleration. Acceleration can also depend on the weight of the object. If you apply the same force to two objects in different ways, the greater weight accelerates more slowly. Let us see this example. No weight over here, and the same forces are being applied at both pictures, but here the weight is there, so you see the acceleration is different. Here, if you see, there's more acceleration because no weight is there. Here the acceleration is less force is applied and weight is more, so less acceleration. But on the other side, the same weight but more force is being applied, so you see the acceleration will increase when a larger force is exerted. Many forces occur as one object touches another. These are called the contact forces. For example, you see you hit a baseball and you apply a contact force because the bat is touching the ball over there. This is an example of contact force. On the other hand, we have forces that can occur without objects touching. These are called the non-contact forces. Gravity is an example of non-contact force. Now we come to the last part of our lesson today, which is balanced and unbalanced forces. Balanced forces, for example, you see here the same force is being applied from the both sides, so there won't be any change. On the other side, unbalanced forces, they cause a change in motion of objects, and that's why they're called unbalanced, because the force here by this part is applied more than this one, and there is going to be a change in object. They're going to move. That's why this is unbalanced force. When objects act on an object without changing its motion, they are called balanced forces. Let us say if an object is at rest, it is not moving, the forces on it are balanced. Forcing on a moving object can be balanced too. How? Let us take an example of ice skating. When ice skating, you start pushing against the ice. That moves you forward, right? That force can be balanced with forces from air against your body. You can move in a straight line at the same speed and the forces will be balanced. Why? Because the total force acting on this object is zero. On you it's zero. You are moving in a straight line. Okay, you are not accelerating, you are not changing the velocity. So you will be supposed to be in a balanced force because you're moving at same velocity all the time. Now this will be considered balanced force unless and until let us say you accelerate. When you accelerate means you change the velocity, you change the speed or direction, and then it becomes unbalanced force.